Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to show you how I'm training for Copenhagen Half Marathon Amateur Athlete Diary Series. And I've got a slightly different conventional way of training to what most people you might see on YouTube. I have to work a 9 to 5, and the chances are if you're watching this, you do too. Don't have the luxury of training whenever I want. And I also want to go to the gym. I also have things in life that go on. So I've got to balance everything. You can't commit everything to running, but running is definitely a huge part of my life and a bit that I want to commit to. Is this block. Copenhagen Half Marathon coming up on the 14th of September. Don't have long to go, so I need to knuckle down, get into training, and I'm going to show you what a full day looks like for me trying to train and get a PB. If you're looking for elite running advice, I can't stress it enough, you're in the wrong place. I'm trying to break 90 minutes, so as you can tell, I'm not the best, but I've come a long way on my running journey. Even from my first YouTube video that I've made some good progress. I'm hoping to document the process of getting faster, and that one day I can look back on all of these videos and show that how with a bit of hard work and dedication, you can make great progress. So hopefully that's the message that this is going to convey. I'm back at home working, got a grind, so starting at 9 o'clock, which is in a couple of minutes, and I've just had a shower, hence the wet hair. So I'm gonna have a coffee, sit down at the desk, and I'll see you at breakfast time. On the cards today, upper body, in the gym, a lunch, and then I've got a hill session later on in the evening. I'll show you what these look like and how you might want to incorporate these into your training, and how if you learn something and you want to take them, perfect. I'll put all the workout and stuff in the description as well if you want to follow along. So hopefully you learn something and enjoy. It's going to be a bit of a suffering in the run, but enough yapping. I'm going to log on for work and I'll show you what I'm going to have for breakfast, because I need to fuel myself properly for a day like this. See you there. It is breakfast time, 20 past 10. Training in the gym at lunch, got upper body, and obviously I'll bring you with me for that. Hopefully the gym's not too busy, but for now, I need to fuel up. Here's what I'm having, a very quintessentially British breakfast. This is the most British breakfast you could possibly have. Anyway, here it is. I've got 3 eggs, some cheese and ham, and some jam on sourdough bread. Pretty good, pretty healthy. All whole foods, which is pretty much the majority of my diet, trying to stick to eating as healthy, whole, clean foods as I can. I was all better off to eating something like this rather than something that's full of crap and pre-made processed stuff. So I'll try and keep that to a minimum. Obviously you still have it in my diet at some points, but predominantly whole foods. Perhaps one of my finer creations. Managed to get decent egg fluff on that. Look at that. Not too bad, you know. I've been making, oh, whoops. I used to, fun fact, I used to have chickens. I used to make an omelette every day because I used to have eggs every single day. So I'd actually question if there's anyone better in the land than making omelettes or fresh eggs in the morning than me. I'm pretty good. Had many years practice. Cheese and ham omelette. I eat that every day for breakfast pretty much, and it's the best. I don't think I'll ever get sick of it. See you in the gym. Hello, I'm in the car on the way to the gym because today it is upper body training day, and I've just come back from holiday and I have horrific holiday blues, and there's actually nothing worse than the first week back at work when you've come back from holiday. What a catch that is, by the way. Anyway, as I was saying, I'm on my way to the gym. I've now made it to the gym, so I'm going to cut the riffraff, just get in there, training upper body, hopefully I can record some clips. It's so busy again, so who knows, but workouts in the description if you want to follow along. Hopefully see you in there. Gym, back to the afternoon grind, and I've got my lunch ready to eat. Sticking on to the whole foods, an easy thing to do if you work from home or working 9 to 5. Do some meal prep the night before, make yourself enough for the next day. So I've got leftover chili con carne and some rice. Inevitably I'll probably end up eating a bit more before I train later on for my hill session and tonight's run, but overall I should feel pretty good after eating this. It's enough to keep me full for a decent amount of time and power me on through working for the rest of the afternoon. So gym, it's my first couple of sessions back since I've been on holiday, and first time I've trained in like 2.5 weeks. So if you're getting back into the gym, getting back into running, I'd definitely try and ease your way in first before you jump in deep end to try and pick up the weights that you were lifting before. Your body's going to need a bit of time to readjust. So yeah, not too bad, feeling pretty good. Excited for tonight's run.
I say excited, a bit nervous. Hill session's always a bit tough, but I'll share more on that later when we get there. But for now, I'm gonna eat this, crack on with work. See you there. 5:30, time for my afternoon run. As I said, hill session. So I'm gonna do a 10k easy run with hills at the end. So I'm calling it a hill session, but it's 10 reps of 10 seconds on, and then 5 reps of 15 seconds on. So more on the hills when we get to it. For now, just some easy runs, and then I'll catch you when we get to the hills. But quickly show you my fit. I'm in the Hoka Bondi 9s. These are becoming my favourite daily shoe. I like the colourway as well actually on them, they're very nice. Then Kip Run shorts, outrageously short shorts, Larry Puma vest, Kip Run hat, Coros is the chosen watch, and I'm gonna head out for this run. It's not raining now, so conditions should be good. Hopefully it stays dry, and let's back some easy miles and then get out for some hills. See you then. Okay, 10k in the bag. We're just over 10k actually, but time for the hill reps. Here's the hill of choice. I don't know how well this is going to come up on the camera, but we're going up there, and I'm really looking forward to it. I'm going to do 10 by 15 seconds, and then if I've got more in the tank, see how we go. So yeah, I don't really know how to measure this, but we'll give it a go. 10 by 15 seconds. Just gonna have to look at my watch. I'll try and record what I can. I don't really want to put my phone down and run past it when there might be some people coming down here, but I'll record a few reps like this. I'll try to anyway, see how it goes. So this may make for some entertaining viewing, but let's begin. Right, one down, drop back down, nice and easy. Do it 9 more times. Never gets any easier. Right, hills done. I've lost count of how many I've done. I haven't got a clue, but I'm doing it for about 15 minutes. So that'll do. Fortunately, I'm just around the corner from Tesco's, so I'm going to go pick up the absolute post-run essential snack and beverage. See you there. Just watch the footage back of me doing those hill sprints, and that's uncomfortable viewing. Sorry viewers, but I've picked up my post-race nutrition. Get my hand out of the way. Lucozade and a fridge. It was on Club Card, so I picked that one. All right, £1. The mighty pound recovery, can't go wrong. But I am just slightly uncomfortable wearing these shorts in Tesco's. I feel like there's an arrest warrant out for me now. So probably just going to stick these to running and not wearing them in supermarkets in general public. So I'm going to have these beverages, we'll get home, have a shower, have some dinner. I'll see you back there. Let's have some grub. Great post-match scran, good run, feeling good. Gonna eat this, chill out for the rest of the evening. It's about 8 o'clock, so I'm gonna put my feet up, get an early night because I'm pretty tired. So I'll eat this. If you eat anything else, see you then.
It's Friday. I've got a bad eye because my hay fever's getting bad. So it's Friday, the next day. Apologies for lack of clips in the gym. It was really busy, and there's people on the squat racks next to me, so I couldn't really sit down, set up and record my session from what I was doing. Again, the full workout's in the description. Trained upper body. So it was a good session, and then my run later on in the evening was 10k with some hills at the end. So felt good. All in all, not too bad. Some good mileage chalked up this week, and I've got more runs coming at the weekend. Today is actually a rest day, so I'm looking forward to that. So that's when I'm going to edit this video. You're going to see this video today, all things going well. But that's just an example of how I train twice in a day. It's not really a common thing that I do, and I think it's quite an unsustainable way to train realistically in the long term. If you want to train twice in a day, that's a lot. You're either unemployed or it is your job. So again, if you are either and you can do that, good. Probably don't be unemployed. That's probably not the best thing to be doing. Saturday, actually, I'm going to do Battersea Park Run again, because I say again, I'm going to go run around Battersea and do the park run, because last time I went around Battersea, I got a 5k PB, and I've not raced as many 5ks as I'd have liked to this summer, and I've just come back from holiday, so I'm going to see where my fitness is currently at. So I'm going to go do Battersea Park Run next week, which will be a good video, and I'll try and record that as best as I can. And I've got some long runs to do over this weekend, so I might even document those. I don't really document my weekend training. Normally I just try and keep the long runs to myself, but I'd probably share that and try and document and show how your long runs are an important part of your sessions for your training. And if you've got half marathons coming up, those are the ones that you really need to nail. So kind of paint the full picture of my week of training. So yeah, if you want to see the inside scoops on my training, follow me on my other platforms. I'll put a link in the description or put them on the screen somewhere if you made it this far into the video. Also, if you made it this far into the video, I'm like 6 or 7 subscribers. I think I'm 7 subscribers away from 250. So if you're watching this video and you haven't subscribed, like, do it. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool to be this close to 250. So hopefully I'm going to hit it soon. Join the cult. It's not a cult. Just regarding training, fitness, running, gym, all that stuff, how I try and balance it all, then drop a comment or message me on Instagram, whatever it is. I'll get back to all of them. So, because there aren't many people. So yeah, thank you very much for watching again. Hope you have a great day, whatever you get up to, and stay active, stay healthy, all the best. See you soon.